hats off to those guys because they made the dream come true. Came across Payson by accident and just absolutely fell in love with the pines here and the area. We decided that this was going to be the place that we'd spend the rest of our life. When we selected our builder, he had specific subcontractors that he used. The communication with that company was very much lacking from the start. It was very hard to get information out of them. We made a decision to look at what our options would be. Just happened to come across Madera. What impressed us is that within a day or so, we were able to set up an appointment, sit down, and go through what we were looking for in cabinets. Their willingness to work with us is something that led us to building cabinets with them. They were pretty much the design team at Madera, and through that collaborative process, we came up with a preliminary design. Once that design was completed and we signed off on the design of those cabinets, then they would provide us with actual color designed cabinets, which included what the various rooms would look like with countertops on them. The process after the conceptual design, it was well before the house was framed, and so Madera was very good at keeping in touch with us on the progress of the home, verifying when the home would be framed so they could do their initial measurements of the areas to make sure that the cabinet build would fit the spaces in the home. One of the things that you learn in home building, whether it be framing or building cabinets or anything else, is that there's nothing more important than the people that actually install the stuff. If installed by a less than professional installer, could end up looking very poor in the end. Probably the thing that we appreciated the most about Madera was the installers that were sent up here. They were handled professionally. They didn't damage anything in the home. They were all wrapped so that there were no scratches on the cabinets. Very, very professionally done. They knocked it out of the ballpark. I mean, they are two of the best installers that I have ever seen. My wife and I have built 7 custom homes, and these guys are better than any of the people that we have had install cabinets. Didn't stop right there. They worked with my wife and I. They were the front to that company for 60 hours. Everything is meticulously fit. The cabinets look the way we expected them to look. We were most interested in good customer service, which we felt we got right up front, and good cabinets, and knowing up front what we were paying for and what we were getting, because we had a budget. How they took a bunch of boxes that were built, a bunch of panels that were built, and they turned all of that stuff that was visible on paper into the dream in our house, and hats off to those guys because they made the dream come true.